Does your squat suck? My squat sucks. It sucked for a lot of years. I don't know if it's ever really felt that great. Maybe back when I was in high school. I'm 30 now, but I want to do something about it. Okay, so we're gonna do a month of mobility exercises just to see if we can gain some range of motion in some certain problem areas of my squat. So join me, and maybe these are some issues of yours as well. So let's try to fix my squat and maybe fix yours too. I'm going to try to go as low as I can so you can see some mobility. So I'm not fixing anything. I'm not trying to be crazy about, like, I'm just naturally squatting all the way down ass to grass or bum all the way down to the ground. I'm not trying to fix my lower back at all hardcore. I'm just squatting down naturally. And as you can see, my heels are lifted off. I probably have a pretty gnarly butt wink. So my lower back is collapsing underneath me. But my chest is staying tall, and I don't have any huge pain anywhere. My hip flexors hurt a little bit, but it's not crazy. But yeah, I would like to be like have my heels on the ground and still be able to sit all the way to the ground, pretty much. And then have my lower back not round. So we're gonna address a couple areas. Number one, my ankles. These are just ankle rockers. So you're just going to put the band right in the tongue of your shoe. And you want a thicker band, probably. This is just an inch. This is what I have up here in the garage. So I'm just going to use this one. Lots of tension on these. And then we're up on our back foot, our back toe. And then kind of in the split squat position. And then I would just want you to do an AGT split squat. So it's driving my knee forward and back in a rocking motion. You want to try to keep your heel planted on the ground. And each time, we're just trying to get a little bit more range of motion. Okay? I'm going to do these set of exercises 3 times a week for the first week. Today's Monday. 10 each side. Just go ahead and hold that bottom position for a 10-second count. Plant that heel on the ground and then drive that knee forward as much as you can. Should feel a lot of tension in the front part of your hamstring or your ankle. I'm just a little sick. Nice. At the end of your 10 reps, 10-second ISO. So what we're going to do is a 90-90 hip switch. 90 degrees in both legs, okay? At the knee, and then you're going to initiate with your inside leg, picking it up and rotating it over. You're going to pick it up as far as you can without this other leg moving. And then when it can no longer, because of range of motion, move, this leg's going to follow. Okay? And then the opposite. Inside leg initiates. Boom. Now, when I do this, I kind of feel a pain when I internally rotate my left leg. And my hip is kind of jacked up into my side. So this tells me that my internal rotation on my left leg is kind of crappy. So we want to address that as well. 10 reps here. Next one we're going to be doing is which addresses our internal rotation and that muscle that internally rotates our leg and our knee. I think mine is weak and my mobility is trash. Okay, so we're just going to try to strengthen that muscle. What you need to do is, probably should do it with no shoes on. Okay, because my foot would be too heavy in that case. You're just going to I'm going to do both legs, but we're going to focus on our left leg here. Okay, so we're just going to try to pick up our foot nice and tall with driving our knee into the ground. And I can barely even do it. And I'm getting a cramp. But I'm trying not to shift my body over and then pull, because that's easier. I'm just trying to stay like almost a little bit square, and tell me if I'm doing this wrong, people on the internet. Oh my gosh. should probably go watch some more Squat University videos. Working our drill to try to do 10 here. 10 each leg. See, and this one is, I can get this foot off the ground and there's not any like sharp pain. I am cramping a little bit, but there's no crazy pain. So my internal rotation on this leg, my right leg, is better than my left. What we're going to do is just a squat hold. So this is helping us with our pelvic control. When we are at the bottom of a squat and we have a butt wink, it would help having the ability to feel our butt do that and to have control of our hips rotating down or up. You know what I'm saying? Either like pushing your butt up in the air or having it tucked underneath you. If you can feel it do that as you go down, maybe you can control it and prevent it not from doing that. So we're going to sit at a 90 degree bend, like a full squat all the way in our knees, and we're going to make sure our lower back is up and our butt is up. So right here, my lower back wants to round, and I can feel that, and you guys can see that. So we're just going to hold right above that, and we're going to focus on pulling our butt back up. We're going to try to stay as tall as we can in our upper body, keeping our weight on our whole foot. Nice. At the bottom, we're just rocking back and forth, trying to drive our knees over our toes, opening up our groin. So these are the 3 exercises that I'm going to be working on right now. Of my problems, what else do you think I should be adding to the regimen? I'll be coming back week 2 and adding more, and then adding more week 3, and finally adding more week 4, just to see if we can gain anything on my squat. I'll be redoing the same exercises, just adding another one, okay? To address some of my problems. Ankles, internal rotation of my hips, and pelvic girdle control to control my lower back and butt wink. Probably some core strength I need to work on. But let me know what you guys think. And thanks for joining me on the journey of fixing my horrible squat.